His unprecedented arraignment of former President Trump. A defiant Trump appeared in front of a friendly crowd of supporters late yesterday in Bedminster, New Jersey, unloading on special counsel Jack Smith and falsely claiming he had the right to keep classified documents. It came just hours after he was arraigned in federal court in Miami, pleaded not guilty to 37 charges. Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller live in Bedminster, where Trump delivered his speech last night. Good morning to you, Derek.
Michelle, good morning. And today is Trump's 77th birthday, and he is spending that birthday here in Bedminster, New Jersey at his golf club and reacting to that history-making day in court. At his private golf club here in Bedminster, former President Donald Trump blasted the records investigation that made him the first former U.S. president to be charged with federal crimes.
Threatening me with 400 years in prison for possessing my own presidential papers. We witnessed the most evil and heinous abuse of power in the history of our country. Very sad thing to watch.
Trump again falsely asserting the Presidential Records Act gives him the right to keep classified documents and maintaining his innocence before an audience of more than 150 people, including major Republican donors. Trump's speech came hours after his arraignment in Miami federal court, where supporters and protesters gathered outside. Trump was largely silent during the hearing. His attorney entered a not guilty plea to 37 criminal counts, including conspiracy and obstruction. Sitting a row behind Trump, special counsel Jack Smith.
He clearly wanted to indicate to the president, I'm here. I'm the person who personally brought this case against you.
He led the investigation, accusing Trump of illegally retaining classified records at his Mar-a-Lago estate after leaving office, and alleging some were found in a bathroom, a ballroom, and a storage area. Those records are said to include U.S. nuclear secrets.
Imperiling the lives of service members, of people, of sensitive sites, of sources, methods, etc., for what really just seems like personal use and potentially personal gain.
Meantime, Ohio Republican Senator J.D. Vance laying out a plan to place a hold on all of President Biden's nominees for the Justice Department in light of the indictment.
These political appointments are fundamentally the foot soldiers of Merrick Garland's politicization of the FBI. It's very clear that what they're being used for is to attack Joe Biden's political opponents.
If convicted, Trump's charges carry a potential decades-long prison sentence. Experts say he could avoid that with appeals and a 2024 election win.
He would be able to order his attorney general to dismiss the case if he's now the president and the case hasn't gone to trial.
The judge also ordered Trump not to discuss this case with any of the witnesses, some of whom actually work for Trump, including Walt Nauta, his personal aide, who prosecutors say actually worked to hide those documents before lying about it to the FBI.